Loki. Hello everybody, it's another Loki. So many Lokis this season, oh my god. We got demoted from Masters, but we're at like 60-ish points in Diamond 1, about to be back. We've been teetering back and forth based on, you know, how rough the requests are or the, you know, just the overall games. I'm gonna start with attackers and just try to snowball. I think attackers is so strong right now for the snowball factor. Warriors is also, you know, incredibly strong in so many scenarios, but with a god like this that you really can't win in the late with, I feel like starting out with a nice early, you know, a nice early spike that this attacker's blessing gives you with that pen once you get it stacked is good. Shit, I always forget that he's gonna start by proxy. Wait, maybe he didn't. Ah, alright, good damage, but unfortunately we did nothing to the wave and he got a big swipe in on us. Guan's life is difficult. Just difficult. He's one of the worst dual warriors. He doesn't translate well into auto attack at all. But he has a strong early game. His clear is strong. His pressure is really strong with his 3. Got him. Ran him down blind, baby. There we go. That's what you got to try to do. Like I said, it's all about trying to win this from the early. Knowing that eventually Loki's just going to be able to ignore us and take our objectives or simply kill us. Shit, I see that already.
Looking for someone?
I'll stick. Nice shell, I should be fine.
Don't look away.
Unfortunately, it means he's going to get the red, but we got a nice first blood. I'll take it.
Well.
Bobo's right. He knows me too well. Friday streams are earlier. 'Cause that's the only day I get to see Jen, really. And then hang out on the weekend. Loki's so frustrating, man. I fought him earlier too with Cerberus, and I actually won with Cerberus that time though against Loki. I was pretty hyped. I love Cerb so much. I want to make him work, but he's tough. He is so good in some areas, and then he's lackluster in others. Alright, taking this is real good, but he probably took ours on the other side. Yeah, Guan's a cool god too. Like, I wish that he was good in Duel at least. You know, even when he was good in Conquest, he wasn't good in Duel, except for when he was OP Guan. And I would imagine he was pretty good in Duel. I don't know back then though. I started playing Duel in, well, the very end of Season 1 and then Season 2. Season 2 is where I, you know, made my mark and everything, got into the top of Masters, was holding the top 3 position and such. When that cared, when that appealed to me.
Always of use.
I didn't even know the hunters were broken. I was just like doing shit, and I was like, oh wow, look at these guys. I started doing the golden bow hunter stuff. Oh my god, people were raging. I was having fun. At least we can chase him down like this. Like, that's really good. get him to ult here. Yeah. Try to cancel it early, but there was no way we'd be able to get him. He can, you know, it takes a while for that last shot to end, so he can ult way within the time just on reaction. So at best, we're gonna get his ult there, and unfortunately, his ult will be on a much lower cooldown than ours. So I don't think we'll ever have much ability to hit him with our ult. For that reason, I'd kind of like to go, not level it, but you know, I don't know, and be ambitious and level it. Maybe he'll, sometimes you get to force Loki out without using your ult, and then you can capitalize with the ults in the future. Hopefully that's what we'll get to do.
They'll never see it coming. I'll be back.
Okay, nice. Oof. Close one, but barely made it out. So this is exactly how you need to play against Loki with gods like Guan that have really great early pressure, and you know are going to end up losing in the late game. This is how you need to play with Guan in general, though, or these lower tier gods against higher tier gods in general. Especially if you know your opponent's going to go with a more campy approach, you have to be the one to make all the moves, to dive and stuff. I think he's going for an ult here. I noticed my ult came up and he did straight at me, menacingly, so.
Protection is always of use.
And another thing is you want to ward up heavily against him. This guy's not proxying as much as a lot of the other Lokis I've fought. But he took that. But he might just be like out of swords because we got, you know, that first blood on him. Wasn't able to like set up his strategy again. Okay, he cleaned up the 2 blue buffs while I got the red. So that's a good win for him.
That should help.
You can go straight for pen and just go, you know, usual pen and defense build. Since Guan's, you know, best build is a burst mage. If you're into like excessive defense, you kind of have to go auto attack. So you'd be fighting like a Ymir. Even then, though, the good thing about Guan is that he's got his 3, which is the prot shred, and that will function nicely for him.
Information is the key to victory.
Hey, Speedy, thank you so much on your bits.
NShadow, I love watching your YouTube vids, and whenever I get the chance, I stop by your
Ready to strike.
streams to chill. Keep teaching me lol. Sees money, sees best, sees you.
Sees mommy. Thank you so much. Oh, I see. Sees money is the emote. Thank you so much.
They'll never see
I really do appreciate it. Guan's heal is just so like underwhelming, man. Especially just for himself. I guess it's a little bit better in Conquest, but like this shit feels awful. Swing and a miss. I'm gonna have to try to start making some ambitious plays for Bull Demon, because you know his strategy isn't gonna vary much from standing right there and then clearing when he needs to.
Look away.
Excellent. The tool of a warrior.
I missed when his fucking passive bar just filled up the blood pool and you knew when you were gonna get a big heal and you just did that. Now what is it? It procs on everything? I don't understand that. Oh man, I really fucked up the timing. I was so sure I'd be back before it, but I was off by at least just a little bit. Not a good look. So difficult to catch him with gods like these, man. I should have went Blink. That's how I won that server game. I end up going Blink on so many of the, you know, lower tier gods against Loki in order to beat him, because you need something. You need, you know, something extra. He's going for the blue. Oh, I hate Loki. What the hell? How'd you take no damage, buddy?
They'll never see the shadows. Out of the shadows. Look away.
Man. Yeah, this heal might as well not exist. Like, I feel like you're better off not using it sometimes.
Looking for someone?
It just consumes mana, and he's so mana intensive already.
Don't look away.
That.
Ready to strike.
I will not let you fall.
No!
Looking for someone?
Go, go, go! Ah, fuck. I think that's probably gonna be the end of it, unfortunately. Oh man, if only I could have had that Cerberus game for you guys. I'm still dwelling and living in the past.
Excellent. The tool of a warrior.
There's only so much you can do, man. You can run him down free, but when push comes to shove,
Your middle tower.
if he is able to do all of this off of his one opportunity, and well, I mean, really force the opportunity because you can't do anything else but throw yourself at him, you know? There's no other play. Because unfortunately, all the objectives are guarded. You need minions to get through. Loki denies minions.
Information is the key to victory.
Looking for someone? They'll never see it coming.
At this point, he's not taking much damage anymore because of the defense item. Where? What the fuck? Yes! No! Are you kidding me? God damn. I love that you can catch him with that, though. I mean, he's so fast that it's impossible to, but... Man, you know I'm not gonna get him here. Come on. Oh, the pain. At least we started shredding him more though once we have these Jotuns done. Getting our second defense item so we can actually box him a little bit better until he gets his next, or until he gets his 10 item. He doesn't even have 10 yet. He's already doing this much.
Don't look away. Ready to strike.
Shit's rough, man. Shit's rough.
Never see it coming. Don't look away. Ready to strike.
God damn it.
Protection is always of use.
There's always that moment where you go up against Loki and you're like, oh, well, I'm a good, stronger early game god. Or at least stronger early game presence. I can do this shit. And you slowly remember. I would have been fine or happy with anything but Loki here. It sucks. It's always cool to go up as Guan against, you know, a multitude of different kinds of gods.
Looking for someone?
Usually he has a decent shot and then he falls off, but this time he fell off much earlier than
Ready to
is
strike.
acceptable.
They'll never see it coming. Look away. Looking for someone?
Come on. Gonna get an ult. Probably kill him.
Looking for someone? Ready to strike.
Kill him! Get him!
It's... No.
No! Not after all that.
Your middle field
Go! Defeated. Defeat. That's Loki. GG.